For some reason, people think you need to sell every single feature that HighLevel offers to be successful, which is completely wrong. In fact, the amateur goes in and tries to sell all the automations and social media posting, auto missed call text back and Google reviews and text messages and all this other stuff. But the professional goes in and finds out exactly what the client needs. Maybe it's reviews. Maybe it's more leads. Maybe it's something very specific like website conversion optimization, something very tiny that really helps the client. I'm talking the 20% that's gonna make 80% of difference for your client. And they find that one thing, and from there, they ask good questions for the client and they show them how they can solve that one problem and really narrow in to that one thing. Look, if your client is confused with all the different features that you're trying to show them and you're trying to present to them, they're not gonna buy. They're not gonna see the value because they might feel overwhelmed. Someone that feels like you're gonna add more to their plate, why would they pay for that? They're already so busy. They need you to come in as an expert, show them how one little thing is going to help them, and then on the back end, once you have them onboarded and once you have them set up, you can show them all the other stuff and give all this extra value. Now, I know what you're thinking. Maybe there's many different things that are completely wrong for this client. But in the beginning, when you're just talking to the client, when you're presenting something, when you're speaking to them, find out what they feel like they need help in, right? If they have 7 reviews and all their competitors have 70, 80, 90 reviews, just pull up their Google page and say, hey, would you move forward with your business when all your competitors have 10 times the reviews that you do? Right? That's just one little thing. Or you can push on the pain and say, look, every single lead that you get, how often do you follow up with them? Oh, only one time. Do you ever call them? Do you text them again? If they don't pick up, do you leave them a voicemail? Do you email them? Do you do all these things? Chances are the answer is no. And that's how you can find the pain and offer a profitable GoHighLevel service to them. And I'll tell you right now, when I got started, I absolutely lost clients because I didn't understand this. When I tried to explain a website to someone or to a local business owner, I would go so far in depth. And I would say, look, and then we're gonna put your contact form here, and I'm gonna code your images this way, and I'm gonna get these nice round images, then I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do that, and then it's gonna be hosted on WordPress, it's gonna be over here, it's gonna be like that, and then we're gonna have emails, and they're like, whoa, this is so much. A lot of them felt like it was too much. And then when it came down to the price, they even wanted discounts because they said, well, I don't need all of that. Versus if I just came in and sold the website and said, look, this website is gonna get you more customers. This website is gonna help convert the people that visit your website into paying customers, which is ultimately what they want, right? Maybe they want more appointments. Maybe they're tired of following up with leads, and what they just simply need is a calendar that you can set up using HighLevel, right? You can install a form, install live chat, and just send people to a calendar, and that service alone, right? It's not even that complicated. You just forward people to a calendar, and that alone could be a $300 per month service. So let's dive into my account. I've been working with many clients, and I'm gonna show you what I found to be the most profitable services for you and for your clients. All right, so the first one that we have is called a DR campaign. This stands for database reactivation. And I'm gonna show you an example of a past DR campaign that we had. And the way that it works essentially is we are going to take a past lead list or past customer list from your clients or potential clients, and you're just gonna import them in here and send them a text message and a voicemail and then a follow-up message to deliver good results, to basically get them booked appointments without spending any money on ads. Look, this as a service, I have other videos where we dive deeper into this, but this as a service is extremely valuable, and you can literally charge thousands of dollars. In fact, one of the first times that I ran this for a roofing client that we had like 3 or 4 estimates that they booked, right? So they can go out and give an estimate on a roof, and out of those they sold 1 job. And what we did was, after they sold that job, they made $10,000. So it was very easy for us to then go in and then sell a $2,000 per month marketing package plus ad spend and all that stuff. So it can be extremely valuable, and it's super nice to get them to log in here and just start using the dashboard, and it's very, very risk-free. They don't get overwhelmed. Everyone kind of understands it. So that's the first service. All right, so this is a past DR campaign that we had run for a client. Again, this can still work. It's not our newest one, but it definitely still works. Hey, contact name, it's your client's name from their business, right? So let's say ABC Roofing. We're giving away a few roofing coupons this month only for our New Year's special. Only 4 left. Reply with quick yes if you want one. So our current ones are way more complex and there's automatic features and all that stuff, but this is a basic one that still has definitely worked for us and will work for your clients as well. And 24 hours later, if they don't respond, we drop them a voicemail, and then if they don't respond, we also drop them in a secondary SMS message that basically just follows up and says, hey, did you get our text message or not? Now, the big thing that you want to remember with this is that you don't just want to reach out for no reason. Notice how we have this New Year's special. You can honestly find any reason in the world to set this up for them. You just need some reason, you just need some reason to reach out to them and give this discount. It sounds weird if you're just saying, hey, we're giving 4 spots away at 10% off or for $1,000 off, contact us today. It doesn't sound as authentic as if you're saying, hey, New Year's special, we're getting rid of old supplies. Contact us and we'll get you set up with a free estimate and then also give you a coupon of $1,000 off because we have extra supplies. Second one is gonna be reviews campaign. Now, I can't really show you this one because honestly, we would just blur the whole thing because it's all sensitive data and the real people's names and everything. But the way that it works is we take their past list of customers and we send them SMS messages and also emails asking to leave a review. Now, if you want, you can also give them an incentive for leaving a review. Every business in the world that you work with wants more reviews. They want more case studies, more testimonials, all of that stuff. It's extremely powerful and it's very easy to sell. The way that you can sell this is by going into Google and just typing in their competitor names. Ask them, who are your competitors? Or just go into their niche and into their city and just type that in and you'll see their competitors, right? The top guys are probably gonna have 70 reviews, 80 reviews, 100 reviews. I mean, even if it's like 30 or 40 reviews, that's still a good amount. And if they only have 3 reviews, 4 reviews, it's an easy sell because it sells itself, right? You can go in and you can say, look, who would you move forward with? Who would you rather work with? Are you happy with the fact that you have less reviews even though you've been in business longer than all of your competitors, right? It's very easy to sell this as a service. Everyone wants more social proof and they can use those reviews and follow-up emails on landing pages on their website, literally everywhere. It's very easy to tie reviews back into more revenue for the business owner. And the next thing is going to be the lead source report. Look, all of these local business owners, or really any business owner, is extremely busy and they don't have time to sit there and to mark down where the lead came from and so forth. In fact, when we talk to clients, they usually say, oh, the front desk person usually asks how they found us. And that's how we track everything. And then that data goes nowhere because then I ask them, okay, well, how many website submissions have you gotten in the past 30 days? How many people found you on Facebook? How many people found you from your Google ads? How many people called you from your Google My Business? And they have no idea. And then you can ask one step further and ask, well, how many of those clients did you actually close? And that is a awesome question that you can ask. Most of the time, they have no idea on all of this data. So this is extremely valuable. As you can see here, we had this client use it and they were using it properly, except obviously sometimes it seems like they didn't know how to spell. And at this point, we have much better systems to where it doesn't get duplicated like this in place to where they can attach tags. And when they attach a tag, it automatically sources it. But this is still a pretty good example. You can have your clients go in here and track it all manually. So even whether you're running ads for them or not, you can help them track all of it, right? So if you reach out to them and they already have someone running ads, still offer them lead tracking because it will make a huge difference. If they see on Facebook, let's ignore the form leads and the Facebook ads and this one. Let's say that they just had this one lead that came in and it was only a $7,000 project potentially, but on Google, right, they got 16 and it's worth $500,000. Or let's say they got 16 on this one too, but it was only worth $20,000. This one's worth almost $500,000. So obviously to them, it's gonna make more sense to run Google ads. And this helps them make crucial decisions. So this is extremely powerful. Also, again, you wanna track like website form submissions, live chat, all that stuff. As you can see, live chat, if they didn't have it, look at how much revenue they could potentially be missing out on. Everything that you are seeing in this video, you can copy and paste into your account if you'd like. Check out the link in the description. We have a free course on exactly how I've scaled my agency while traveling the world full-time and living in amazing places like this. Not only are you gonna copy and paste everything that we're covering in this video, all the snapshots, all the workflows, the websites, but I'm gonna give you a full course on how I get clients, where I find clients, how I close clients, full step-by-step strategies on how to do all of this A to Z, how to get clients and then how to deliver and service clients as well. I'm one of the top high-level affiliates. You can check out that link in the description and I will see you on the inside. Next thing that's extremely valuable is the conversations tab. Again, if I click into this, it's just gonna be blurred because we have so much sensitive data. However, the amazing thing about this is you wanna track all the communication inside of this conversations tab, meaning there are Facebook messages, there are Instagram messages, there are Google My Business messages, which a lot of times get lost. Every single way that the clients reach out to the business owner need to be tracked inside of here. They are way too busy. Their assistant, let's say their salesperson, whoever they have working with them is usually way too busy to check all these different platforms. And even if they do, it might take a day to respond, 2 days to respond. It might take an insane amount of time, and at that point, that customer went with someone else. They went with a competitor. So extremely powerful, and clients also love this. A lot of times they don't see the value until they actually start using it, right? If you just tell them, hey, we're gonna centralize everything, they're not that excited about it, I found. But once you show this to them on the back end, they love it. All they have to do is open up the mobile app, right? The app on their cell phone, and just check one tab and they can see all their messages. Super powerful. The next super profitable feature that I have found that works really well is automatic lead responses within that same conversations tab. Meaning, as soon as the lead comes in, you want to text them right away, right? You want to text them and you want to notify the client via text message. And I have seen this save clients, right? If you have someone reaching out to, let's say, a plumber, but he's busy doing something. With that automatic response, it could potentially save that lead, and clients love this. They all see the value. They know that it's very important to respond to that lead as soon as humanly possible. And even if they're busy, they get some sort of communication started with the lead, with the contact. So when they call them, right, the lead or the contact is very familiar already with the business because they feel like they've already texted them. With that being said, if you're offering appointment booking, which I highly suggest, all you do is build a funnel with a calendar on it. And from there, what you do is you integrate the client's Google Calendar inside of here. And so now what we do is we constantly follow up with the client's leads and we push them to a calendar. So now we can sell appointment bookings to the client. So instead of just saying, hey, here's a bunch of leads for you to text, no, we push an appointment calendar so the leads can automatically book on the client's behalf. Now, if you're wondering, oh, I don't know how well this is gonna work, the best thing you can do is book an initial phone call consultation, meaning the lead is just booking a time to talk to the client. And so now the client can check their cell phone and they see a bunch of phone call appointments, right? Think about how powerful this is. Everyone else is out here offering leads. You can automatically book phone calls for the client. Now, even though it's not like an in-person consultation or visit, depending on whatever niche you're in, still offering a phone call consultation is huge. The client's going to love this because they can now see, okay, I have to call Susie at 1 p.m., I have to call Joe at 3 p.m., and so forth. Saves them a lot of time. And what we're testing right now is integrating AI with appointment booking, meaning we can have AI have a full conversation with a lead and automatically book the appointment. Right now, we just have automations that's just saying, hey, book an appointment here. If you have any questions, let us know and we'll get back to you. That's the general gist. But with AI, we can have a full conversation where we can ask them specific questions and get them automatically booked in without sending them to a calendar, right? So the AI can ask, hey, how does 4 p.m. tomorrow work for you? Yes? Okay. Perfect, I've got you booked in, and the AI will automatically book that in a calendar. Something we're testing, could be really cool in the future. And then last but not least, we have the opportunities tab right here. This is extremely powerful because it shows the client. And last but not least, we have the opportunities tab right here. And this gives your client a bird's eye view of everything that's going on inside of the business, meaning they can see the leads that are coming in. They can see the leads that are responding, leads that are no answer. So maybe they need to follow up with that lead again. Maybe they can even see who booked an appointment, right? Who did we give a quote to that we did not follow up? And as you can see here, right, it's all tracked, and they can see how much money they're sitting on, how much money they still haven't closed. And they can be in here, they can have a salesperson in here, and they can monitor their progress, and they can prioritize which lead they want to keep following up with. So super valuable, sir. And the same way that we use GoHighLevel for our clients, you want to use it for your agents as well. And the same way that we use GoHighLevel for our clients, you want to use this for your agency as well. All of our client communication happens inside of the conversations tab here. And one extremely powerful tool that I absolutely love using is the schedule option. In the same way that we use GoHighLevel for our clients, you want to use it for your agency. Meaning, every single new prospect and also client that we speak with inside of the conversation tab. Another really cool feature you can do is even schedule text messages. So if a client says, or a lead says, hey, text me tomorrow at 2 p.m. or text me Thursday at 4 p.m., you can go in and schedule that text to automatically send. And this right here might be the most important feature that we use, which is the calendar option. So every single intro call that we do and every single demo call that we do with clients, we book it inside of GoHighLevel, because what we do is we follow up and give reminders to all of those people. This increases your no-show rate, right? So you get more people that actually show up to the demos. Plus, it gives us the opportunity to follow up with people that do no-show and with people that we don't close. Before we ever get on the meeting, we send them a ton of value. We send case studies, we send testimonials, we send other videos, other resources we automatically send out to clients that book a meeting with us. And this gets them pre-vetted. This gets them warmed up for the conversation. Now, I will be honest, not everyone sits there and watches all of our case studies, but even if they click on it and they scroll through your case studies page, your testimonial page, they still see that you're legit, and they get slightly more pre-sold before you ever speak to them. And this is the insanely valuable part. Also, what it allows you to do is keep track of how many demo calls you've done, how many intro calls you've done under reporting here, and then you can check your statistics and you can see, are you not closing enough leads, or are you just not even booking enough meetings? And from there, out of the ones that don't close, you can have automatic follow-up campaigns that follow up with them and that still give them some kind of value. Anytime you get a new case study or a new review, or you just learn something new, go into this tab, go into the marketing tab and send them all an email blast, right? Send them all a text message and follow up with them. And this way you can keep them in your pipeline. And I can't even tell you, I've closed a lot of clients just by following up with them. And even though I've done a demo call, maybe it wasn't a good time, right? But then I follow up with them 3 months later, 6 months later, 8 months later, and it's not me doing it manually, it automatically sends, and then they do another demo call. In fact, I have a live sales call on my channel that you can check out that I got from one of these reactivation campaigns. So look, all in all, just find 1 or 2 features that are extremely profitable for the client and sell them that. And then you can introduce everything else that we talked about on this video. Find their main pain point and just solve for that. Now look, this is counterintuitive, right? There's no school for this. When you sign up to HighLevel, there's no sales training that teaches you exactly how to sell it and so forth. And that's why this is so important, right? Maybe you've already been on sales calls and you just have a low conversion rate, and maybe you haven't gotten any clients. Maybe you already tried and you're struggling getting clients. Look, it's not your fault. You just haven't had any sort of training on exactly how to do this. Maybe you don't know how to find leads. Maybe you don't know how to convert those into demos. Maybe you just can't convert demos into paying customers. Again, there's really not much training on exactly how to do this. And so you're forced to just sit here and bombard all this information and, oh, we do automations and we do workflows, right? Look, there's so much we didn't cover here, like the marketing tab and social media posting. You're trying to tell them all this stuff and it's just confusing the client. This is not the right way to do it. So try that out next time that you are prospecting. Try to focus on one service, one specific service that they need help in, and just really push that. really focus on that. If you want to see a live example of me doing this, I have a live sales call that you can click somewhere around this video.